through mid and would have heard the steps, but where has CGN managed to insert themselves? Wolfen up first against Larocque and misses out on that first duel.
A huge kill to find, and now it's on the shoulders of Element to try and push that envelope and find something back for CGN. Bullets whizzing over the head of Vince. He'll live a little longer, but is it long enough? No. The push now coming back in from main. BBL PCIFIC have it read like a book. CGN nowhere to go, and it's on to DaviH to try and save the round. He's stunned, and to no success, he's straight in for that orb. And PCIFIC have to into a retake situation or to just try and force the hand early here. I don't think PCIFIC are really going to have bodies in the right place. It falls onto Loita. Brilliant shot from him, lands onto Element. That's the entry gone, and it falls just to Rose for the time being. Scrambling back into the site, Larocque with the run it back. It has been denied, and with that, CGN an opportunity to get the plant in.
Oh, nice shots from Vince, a player who's been a highlight time and time again. Up to Larocque.
It's a slow contact creep that we're all too familiar with. You can take players out the team, but the DNA remains the same. Here's Larocque onto the side, playing from the side of Arc. Crewen has him covered, and with the Nebula put up in the face of the main player, A is under wraps. Spike still waiting outside of it. Vince's lurk is almost everything in this round to try and open things back up, and he's done a brilliant job again. B site carved open, and the rotations to match on both sides.
Yeah, keep an eye right now on towards mid. Look where DaviH is lurking about. There is a player close by in Crewen. That's going to be a big duel if it comes to the head.
Oh, Rose has managed to cut this one out from the backlines though, and with Hall secured, DaviH is the only real way out for them right now. Might just have heard the steps of the Cypher player moving through spawns, so the A re-hit is where this will end. 30 seconds or so left, and Ambi the one scurrying on over. DaviH's got to come up with a big play here, but peaked by 2, he will go down, and it's an Ambi 1 versus 3 required.
And still has to go through a Cypher trip as well, Hazard. Manages not to hit it, but the bullets are starting for support. You're just seeing the players starting to come close. Rose being more the highlight player, gets stunned up and manages to escape the salvos, but leaves a gap in mid where CGN can go.
There's one player still hanging back towards main, that's Wolfen. He could be the checkmate for Comback's position, but instead he's confident, stays out in the open to just take fights. 2 LAN events to do it. The previous experience of Ascension, you can play against multiple different team types, but Wolfen strikes first here. Rose gone from that connector position that he'd been playing so much before to tie things together. He's now gone. Larocque to fill the gap with his ult.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get the information. CGN, they're starting to throw things forward. I mean, this is the case last time. They got an early pick and were able to steamroll it through Crewen. No, he's not able to get any more. Comeback in Larocque now, having to combine against 4 of CGN's mainstays here. Spike finally going down.
Well, he will do damage to Vince. He's gone up in smoke. Ends up dropping, and now look at the utility. Fast lane stun and a slide, still for comeback. Not before he finds that first kill and brings the ult online.
Oh,
he's still going.
There's no stopping him. Now just one player. It's Wolfen, an experienced head who's been in clutches before, but his spike's already half. Well, respect what's being put forward by CGN. Element's knives are a highlight and one to watch out for, but it's DaviH's rifle instead who gets the first pick. Larocque trading that out. We are still all even at the moment, but you'd probably argue the loss of DaviH is worse for CGN because of the utility that they lose.
Rose again, this reactive IGL scan initiator just gives all of the information right at his fingertips, and with the drone already used, they have a rough idea of some mid-presence from CGN. But he's so quick to act if any pressure is put towards A. As the stealth drone goes in, well, it doesn't spot anybody. BBL PCIFIC resolute in position right now.
Yeah, they're really depending upon those traps. And yeah, as you make that noise, Hazard, of course, the footsteps would have been heard. That's what's pulling the Phoenix back. Still, though, CGN are falling
30 seconds
prey to these traps that are being put forward by the Cypher. There's a defensive Cosmic Divide coming through in Larocque, and Crewen just making it look absolute.
A little more be inclined.
You've got to be looking towards Vince in their position as well. That's a big one. Larocque looking, I'm sure, not to get caught. Ambi going up against this, another
Spike.
1v1 lost.
Spike
Yep,
down mid.
now known about. They have an idea that this is towards the B side.
30 seconds left.
And a trap was destroyed in the meantime. That's why you're seeing Crewen being pulled back towards A.
I mean, Pacific are hesitant of this, but they're not going to fall for it, though.
Down B.
Still, Loita stands his ground towards the backside of B. He'll eventually drop, but rotation coming back through. Wolfen hearing these steps.
Yeah, the chips have been set and everything's been put into place. We're waiting for a late flank to come through CGN. But at the same time, is it going to come through at the right time? Well, it certainly has now as Wolfen gets the next one to come through. We're back even in the man count, and it's gone one better for CGN. Now up to Laroque.
Position yet again. Larroque's watching main for him. Has to dash away for now. CGN a little light on both ends of the push as Wolfen was solo in that smoke. Larroque's not going to win it. Here's Rose in behind. Player revealed, only gets one. That won't be enough. Comeback trying to keep things even here and just hold on to the space as Crewen floods back in towards Pit.
Yeah, there's still a spammable position there, perhaps to be able to get one back, but it's not happening. You can see BBL Pacific are a little uncomfortable getting into backside.
Yeah, Crewen's managed to find a bit of a gap here though, and Vince is going to be looking the wrong way. Comeback is the bait on the end of the string, and they'll reel in yet another. 2 kills picked up. BBL Pacific with numbers for now. Comeback extends it. Salvo's on Ambi, but he's got to get out of dodge. Crewen is sticking this with full HP. He was, but pulls away to go in for the second shot. One into the toe of Ambi with the takedown. Crewen falling. Comeback again to close. He has been so damn good. Head for Ambi. He'll clear out all of Secret in the process. Hunter's Fury as well to flood in backside. Crewen is down, and with his death so far in spawn, it's a huge opportunity for Element to fill.
Yeah, Rose has somehow escaped into backside, and remember,
this?
Element doesn't know. Neither does CGN. DaviH though, quick on the mark. Loita not wanting to try the same thing. Ambi can't escape, and he's been burned alive. Element has found his way into Flowers and is trying to grow an opportunity for CGN to win here. It's 4 versus 1, and it's come back to be relied upon once again. 2 kills back, and the conversation has her.
But the spike was in an awkward place, so Element had to go back and grab it. The overdrive has now expired, but on the angle is comeback, he's got himself another. It's a 1v1. Phantom in his hand, doesn't know about Vince. Just playing disciplined. He'll re-peek to confirm that the defuse wasn't happening. Now stepping in again, comeback. New angle, fresh perspective, loading up.
For the stopping force that's going to be coming their way.
Here is comeback again, and again. BBL Pacific straight into the half. Nice kill from DaviH on the fadeaway with the shock, but comeback does not turn around. He just keeps on plowing forwards and finds himself in a pretty decent position on site. I was wondering if they were going to overextend, but no, it's a 4v4, played calm and collected. CGN got to come into this retake. They do have the drone available though, and some of that signature utility should be coming back up.
Yeah, and a late lot to come through is a potential win condition if needed.
Clear all the way back through halls, so CGN know there's no bodies on the site. Larroque has been found out, but there's a second layer to this Inquisition. Comeback adding another kill. Problems on both fronts. Loita has to try and be the one that is demanding the attention of the defenders, because with the Nebula up, they just don't have visual on the spike. Comeback has got to throw himself into the mix. He's won both of the jewels. Loita with another, and now the reposition towards Pillar could be killer. Shots missing. 1 HP on either side. Vince with the all-important kill, which will win
Da muss jetzt eigentlich die Drohne Richtung B spielen, wenn ein Cypher das Spot ist. Drohne gegen Drohne, also CGN weiß jetzt Bescheid, dass der B-Spot eingenommen wird, dass das Spike geplantet wird. So, und jetzt so ein Brett gegen Comeback, komm.
Da. Ja, Crew. Comeback muss da weg. Oh, das ist wieder gutes Guided Servo, zwingt es in die Ecke, aber da fehlt dann irgendwie eine Follow-Up-Utility, mit die man sie punishen könnte. Der Shock-Dart geht stattdessen wieder in die andere Ecke, aber Wolfen gewinnt das Duell gegen Crewen. Oh, Ambi.
Oh, das ist Rosé close.
Ja!
Ja!
Timing, da
Einer noch!
noch einen dritten!
Und Cosmic die weiteren, wir können die fusen.
Nur noch Loita!
Er pullt.
Ja, Pullt
Wir sind
durch,
da raus, der
hat
hat
die
die
Füße
Fuse nicht durch.
abgezogen.
Und die Ult ist weg, oh mein Gott. Angetippt, wir haben Smoke drauf. Der Spray ist drin.
Oh!
Nein!
Das war schon... Das hätte schon sein können, das war trotzdem teuer. Aber Larroque darf direkt wieder 2 machen. CGN wieder mit dem Push in der Mitte. Diesmal ist BBL da und
Komm,
ready, aber
Davi.
Davi. Holt noch mal einen. Vielleicht noch einen zweiten. Ah, die Flash.
Ja, es ist.
Kombinieren können. Da kommt die Cam, da kommt Larok mit dem Run It Back und holt ein. Nee,
Ich glaube nicht.
der orientiert sich da auch sofort.
Oh mein, jetzt Wolfen. Jetzt hier, mach 3. Auf geht's.
Wolfen, oh, sieht die Schulter. Oh mein Gott, Wolfen ist so smart. Oh nein, Wolfen, you were the chosen one. Aber
Ey,
Vince
Mann,
hat das Duell.
Vince, wenn
Gegen
der ein
Comeback
noch gefallen wäre, aber Comeback hat da auch einen Break gemacht. Guter Abtrapult,
Ja,
hat ein
Ambi
bisschen
down.
Zeit rausgeholt. Element geht da rein, aber auch da fehlt der Shot. Jetzt hat DaviH einen bekommen. Geht auf den Bank. Jawohl, der Bank liegt, das Spikefeld abgebrochen. Crewen ist alleine. 1 gegen 3. Komm, wir können die Eco noch gewinnen. Jawohl, guter Hit, 10 AP nur noch bei Crewen. Die Drohne macht natürlich keinen Damage. Ein Shot und der sitzt. Sicher. Sind sich aber bewusst, dass da irgendwo eine Kamera ist. Oh mein Gott, Larok einfach durchgeschlichen in Art. Aber das ist eh eine Lücke, die CGN auf dem Schirm haben muss. Hunters Fury
Fury
jetzt.
von Davi. Keinen Tag bekommen. Ah,
You are divided!
noch nichts
Cosmic
erwischt.
Divide für den
Aber
Plan.
Cosmic Divide für den Plant. Eingesetzt von Loita. Ja,
Sehr guter
Plan. Ist
Plan.
auch offen geplantet dadurch, das heißt, das ist natürlich ein ekelhaftes Setup jetzt für den Retake. Aber guter Damage noch an Larok.
Der kam auch an, kaum noch Rüstung für Larok.
Natürlich nochmal heim mit den Hot Hands.
Würde aber auch Posi verraten, wenn er das macht. An der Wall kann er es auch machen. Die hat er, glaube ich, auch noch im Spiel. Aber erstmal Doppelsmoke auf. Jetzt kommt der Jet Dash rein. Gut!
Boah,
Vince mit dem
Vince!
Doppelkill! Wie hat das denn funktioniert? Allerdings leuchtet Element, geht down, guter Damage. Comeback ebenfalls am Boden. Loita hat
Pull.
aber keinen Pull mehr drauf. Ich glaube, es ist gerade gespielt worden. Jetzt die Hunters Fury auf den Spike. Und da kann man jetzt durchziehen. Jetzt muss der Break muss jetzt fallen.
Player
Der
standing.
die
Das reicht
Plus geht
nicht.
durch, komm. Doch. Nein! Nein!
Das gibt...
Boah, Vince. Bitte. Du hast die Phantom. Jetzt hier 3. Er geht down. No!
Das ist so bitter. Aber das ist doch... Oh, das
Oh,
ist
der
Fred
Plant
Gabi
abgebrochen.
bekommt den Spike-Plant abgebrochen
Guter
und schafft
Shotgun.
es noch, in den Heavens zu kommen.
I got Spike.
Ist das huge. Comeback
kann
so
einfach
long.
in die Smoke
Leute, jetzt
schleichen.
auch gesehen worden. Leute gesehen worden.
Ja.
In die Smoke, er bekommt den Frag. Wolf.
Ja!
Und Davi.
Positionswechsel. Oh, sie haben gehört, dass er da steht. Ja, auch da muss er raus. Stun gedodged.
Oh.
Junge. Comeback
Ist
überfährt
das
ihn
ekelhaft.
einfach. Hätte er vielleicht mit einem eigenen Stun noch antworten müssen.
Concealment.
Jetzt hat Vince das Problem, dass er gesplittet werden kann. Deswegen ist Davi dabei. Schon mal die Smoke B lang geöffnet. Für ein bisschen mehr Bewegungsspielraum. Kleine Lücke da an der linken Seite der Smoke aus Sicht von Vince. Jetzt spielen sie aber Onside. Haben noch ein Cosmic Divide. Also für einen Retake jetzt nicht mehr möglich.
Das
Weil
ist
aus dem Molly
ganz
musst du
unangenehm.
raus.
Bei den Horns und Rose rennen einfach durch. Leute bekommt auch noch Vince. Und es ist 5 gegen 2.
Spike
Ja.
planted.
Wolfen und Element, die müssen es jetzt reißen.
Jetzt wird der Cosmic Divide noch gespielt.
Element auch bekannt jetzt gleich.
Ja, der muss weg.
Aber Wolfen könnte hier noch einen Überraschungsmoment generieren. Aber das ist ein ganz ekelhafter Cosmic Divide. Du kannst hier nichts sehen.
Last
Du
player
musst da
Nee,
komplett
das
raus.
war's.
Bis offen. Ja, das Kreuz. Aber Atex hat gesagt, wenn wir hier in Attack starten, dann wird es nicht klappen, dann gewinnen wir das und wir starten in der Attack und das wird direkt schon mal eine Drüberfahrt, aber gute Paranoia von Leuten.
Nice!
Kommt da raus und Vince bekommt einen Wolfen. Schön verzögert in der Mitte gegen Rose.
So, jetzt noch die Wall drin. Wir haben Zwischenraum unter Kontrolle. Da steht der Cypher noch gut.
Spike planted.
Wir sind jetzt nicht unten in Defender Spawn reingegangen. Wall wird langsam aufgemacht. So, da hat sich Davi verraten und so ein bisschen... Oh, Wolfen schießt dann auch. Jetzt müssen die halt alle Ecken hier checken, ne? Einmal der Dash. Boah, von der Rope Element mit dem Kill. Und jetzt eigentlich keine One-on-Ones geben. 10 HP bei Comeback.
Ja, Judge ist bekannt. Da willst du nicht
Es wird
unbedingt
den Rocket!
Oh, Lara kommt nicht raus!
Er ist dead!
Mit
Jawohl!
den Eisflächen! Ambi bekommt den Frag, aber Comeback der Trade gegen Wolfen, bevor die Wand hochgeht. Leute in All-In-Position, verliert das Duell gegen Davi. Jetzt ist Rose allein auf dem Spot, will das Ganze nochmal fighten.
Dir.
Aber Vince hat den Frag
Element!
bekommen und Element! Tanzer um die Wand! Mit der Shorty 3 gegen 1, das ist die Bonusrunde.
Spike planted.
Komm schon. Jetzt nur nicht gegen Crewen die Überzahlsituation verdaddeln. Wie Atix gesagt hat, zusammen spielen. Wer hat hier First Contact? Wer zielt unten ab? Ist da ein Minischlitz bei Vince? Er wird gesehen, er holt den Trick!
Ziehen das auch zu zweit an aktuell. Aber,
Damage.
boah, guter Damage, du sagst es. Lauk. Allerdings jetzt ebenfalls bekannt und kann er noch Zeit kaufen mit dem Satchel.
Nein!
Loita bekommt noch einen Frag in der Smoke und kommt da auch noch raus. Die Flash steckt allerdings nichts auf dem Heaven.
Wenn wir runterkommen, können wir Rest spielen.
Ja, ich wollte gerade sagen, die
I need
Rest
30
ist auch mit
seconds
Davi.
left.
Vince muss eigentlich unten mit lang gehen, aber er hat den Spike.
Zu
Vielleicht
viert
gehen sie
in
noch mal
der
B, aber dann laufen
25
sie in die
Sekunden
Operator.
noch.
Nee.
Da sitzt aber auch immer noch die Operator.
Ja, wir haben... Die faken jetzt
Oh,
nochmal
die
A.
Infos.
Ja, D-Steps. Ecke
Oh,
checken.
Crewen.
One
Ah,
enemy
Spike,
remaining.
dann einfach...
Man behält's. War noch nicht in Range. Der
Astra
Pull, da kommt jetzt das Armageddon durch die Screens und mit dem Pull ist das ein Free Frag. Das muss ein Frag sein, jawohl.
Gut von Element. Ja!
So, ist eklig und Comeback an der Operator ist wirklich einfach nur disgusting.
Ja, er schießt nicht vorbei. So, jetzt hat man aber gute Mitte-Kontrolle. Der Spike könnte noch rotieren. Und das sind laute Steps zurück von CGN. Aber noch rotieren sie nicht. Kamera B jetzt gespottet, Paranoia kommt durch, aber auch da kommen wir ganz gut raus. Wir haben diesen sehr, sehr guten B-Heaven Execute, das ist aber diesmal eine fiese Tripwire. Und wir haben niemanden in B-Main. Es war wichtig, dass wir gesplittet haben. Bisher. Noch da muss Vince zum Team, damit sie hier zusammen durchgehen können.
Da zieht sich gerade beide Steppen zurück. Jetzt kommt die Info from the Shadows, B-Main. Niemand gesehen und das ist eine ekelhafte Tripwire. Free Frag für Crewen gegen Element.
Davi!
Und er überlebt den Drop nicht, aber Davi macht zwei!
Langsam arbeitet sich die Mitte ran.
Das ist wirklich pure Confidence.
Ja, der
im
Winkel ist
Comeback,
halt sehr
Das
gut.
ist wirklich pure
Guter
Confidence, aber er geht down. Kann getradet werden, ganz wichtig.
Oh, wir haben die
Wall
Querwall
kommt.
vorne gespielt. Granate ging rein. Ach, der wäre wichtig gewesen. Trade von Vince. Da brauchen wir ein Follow-up. Und er geht down. Larok unten. Geht, er fällt, aber auch da 27 HP. Ambi, komm, jetzt so gutes Brett.
Komm on, Ambi.
Schön einen reinzwirbeln.
30
Und er
seconds
muss sogar
left.
nachladen. Er hat den Spike. Und die eigene Wall wird ihm da zum Verhängnis. Ist hinten zu. Er versucht drüber zu hüpfen. Und geht down.
Standing.
Das ist natürlich wieder
down, B.
Davi an der Operator. Kann nochmal auf the Vandal switchen.
Er hat ein Zeit.
Aber die Wall, ja, du sagst, es ist, die Wall ist hier das große
10
Problem gerade.
seconds left.
Geht jetzt down, aber da ist das macht es auch einfach unfassbar schwer zu bespielen. Jetzt ist Comeback hier schon wieder durch und auf die zerstörte Tripwire der Swing
Der Swing.
geworfen, aber sofort der Shot von Comeback.
Jetzt Showstopper Go in den Heaven rein, kannst direkt durchziehen. Oh no, der Shot connected. Leute mit dem Kill, die Sage Wall ist gespielt, jetzt muss der Split durchgezogen werden. Under Heaven noch nicht geklärt. Und da läuft man in den Winkel von Crewen rein. Der war nicht bekannt aus der Smoke. Können sie gerade nicht raus explodieren. Crewen wartet hier vorne. Mit der Flash nochmal die Info, dass in der B-Main auch was steht. Heaven hat man ja komplett geblockt, auch mit guten Shots. Da muss jetzt die Ult natürlich kommen.
Ja, aber die
One
können sie
enemy
einfach,
remaining.
da können sie einfach in die Offensive gehen.
Vorne am Eingang, den wird der instant aufmachen müssen. Der geht noch auf, aber er geht down. Und damit Überzahlsituation und Spotkontrolle für BBL PCIFIC.
Ja, das tut weh. Kommt allerdings nicht in den Heaven. Sie wollen das vom Spot verteidigen und auch Loita ist noch relativ weit weg. Steckt noch in den Sewers. Weil er da offenbar mit einer...
Gut! Ah, Mist. Doppelkill mit der
Backstab
Granate.
Oh, die Nate.
BBL PCIFIC haven't exactly led the line in terms of statistics in their region so far this year, but it's how they play as a unit which is most important. And coming into this execute, it's Wolfen that they've got to try and beat. Crewen at the double, but Wolfen's gone one better. He's looking for a quad, and by God, he's going to get it. Now a 2v1 for the Cypher to try and clutch up with the hat off the head. They know where he is. Ambi's the first to try and take that duel on, but off the chin it goes. Information to Crewen's position. He drops down into the site itself.
30 seconds
They
left.
should know that he's down, and that trap's something to play off of. But look at this, he's going for the full rat hazard.
Coming in through the gap in the wall, it breaks, opens up the angle, gives him a better chance. That's Wolfen spotted. But where is Ambi in all of this to save? Back in the saddle for CGN. Both Sentinels set up towards the B side. DaviH peeking into his own slow. Just a little too easy.
But when he's hot, he's burning supernova, and he'll need to do that right here, Hazard.
That's the trap that's going to be broken. But instead, he's managed to collect comeback first. No more players yet to go. And that streak of 6 kills from Wolfen finally ends as he falls and the B site collapses. Into post-plant, Pacific have numbers, and the heal off of Rosé is only going to help them.
I mean, using the utility, making sure to clear through. Crewen caught out, and now all 3 players are up against all 3 BBL Pacific.
I mean, Vince has all of his utility on the Astra here as well to pull players in. With the nade and salvos available, it's so much damage they could have done. Vince finally gets his chance. As Larok looks both ways, he drops an element, the next one through. Rosé to clutch it out. Captain in the hot seat. His chance to face the music. It's a straight. This time it's 4-1 in terms of player numbers in the direction of that tower position, and through comes the showstopper. Larok's in this salvo again.
Yeah, he's nearly been caught out a second time. Nice combination of utility. Wolfen the one side once again! He's done it! He's managed to put them into a position that could be winnable. But it's still got to be the
around mid. No replay, we're living in the present right now, and it's Rosé right at the front of it. The duelists dive in, and with Larok claiming Wolfen's life, the setup evaporates. And he's gonna find the second as well. What a shot from comeback.
And will does DaviH use the res here? Does he even want to use it? I mean, right away they're going to start to reinvest the ultimates of their own. But there we go, we're back to 4v4.
Yeah, Util clears the corner. Loita has to forfeit his position as well now, so they know that he's estranged from the rest of the site hold. They can go ahead and just march on forward. Showstopper to try and be the catalyst for the charge back in, but they walk. Element on an off angle. Just trying to watch the cross. Should be expecting this. It's Crewen which is caught first. No follow-up from the controller either. Loita is just contacting in as he knows there were players towards top ramp. The prediction play from Larok is huge, and with that, BBL Pacific have some breathing room again.
I mean, that wall is providing an issue right now for BBL Pacific, which they have to break, and even lose a player for trying to do so. CGN still stay 1 to the good. See, DaviH's just managed to keep himself alive, but not for much longer.
Couldn't get out the corner, and now look at comeback. Insofar as Spawn, staring at screens with the op in his hands, he goes back to just double check. The backline was a threat, but with main considered, they wrap the full clear around. Wolfen's not really got a chance in hell. His work's cut out for him. Comeback removes. Vince in a 1 versus 3, which he looks to attempt, or at the very least try and recover.
10 seconds left.
I don't think there's even an op in here to be had at this point in time. He's just going to try his best to play an exit, perhaps.
I think he fancies this, Hazard. You can see him investigating, and he also has 3 stars to work with, no cooldowns. I mean, this could still be doable.
Yeah, Cosmic Divide with a corner plant. Say it's complete.
Hitting an immovable object. Do you have the force to even move it if that's the case? Now they're in, they're getting stopped by the traps, and the utility's coming through. Vince and Wolfen are combining once again. Crewen, though, is the only answer back at the minute. Wolfen needed to be careful of a shotgun lurking around the corner and gets caught out. But what we find
Crewen's
ourselves
dead.
at, Hazard, is now a 3 versus 2.
Just about gets out with his life. Larok posted up in the most devious of spots, needing to be cleared. Crewen trying to break that utility for his teammate. The barrel's been spotted in the position now as well. Element flies in over the top. Larok just good for the 1. Crewen, 7 points of HP. It has to be his lucky number here if they want to take 12. Overlooked for now as DaviH walks over the top. He's just not cleared or even considered this angle at the point in time. Dropping on over his head. Point. Or maybe I can't. Here he is again. Come back, oh my lord. It just demands your attention every damn time. Get back to what I was saying later on. BBL Pacific have their A opener.
Yeah, they do.
And Crewen can double up because this drone's gone elsewhere.
One thing to think
Brilliant
about.
window.
Oh, no way. I was just about to talk about the Armageddon. And the fact
Don't
that
have it anymore.
there's other stuff to be worked with here. DaviH now is forcing the players of BBL to actually plan open, and well, they've even got a spot to work with, but hey, listen, it's not going to happen. Spike plant goes towards backside, and they've completely flooded this right now.
How is Comeback even the player that with all of that Cypher
Yeah.
utility? Sinto, CGN looking to try and force an overtime. Dog gets maximum clearance from Rose, and Crewen dropping the trap on top, confirming additional presence towards CT stairs. Comeback is over on A with the blades, and for as much as we've talked about CGN not being able to sell a fake, BBL PCIFIC are in a great position to try and do that, or at least cut off a rotation. Still moving towards the B side as Crewen has crept even further forwards. Now the rotation is made. Oh my lord, Comeback!
Every time, man, you give him the chance, and look at this, Loita straight in to get the spike plant down.
Spike plant.
And
One
now
enemy
it
remaining.
goes layers on layers as there's Rose to walk in, a player from main, and Comeback, the player to do it all himself.